What's good, Humble Squad? It's your boy HumbleZiggy, and we back here with another reaction for y'all. And we got another death battle for y'all. And it's Gru versus Megamind. Despicable Me versus Minions. Now, you already know two evil masterminds. Well, you can say funny evil masterminds, because when you hear of evil masterminds, you think just diabolical, no heart given or so, and not even being funny. Just straight up diabolical. These are the type of villains where even though they're evil, they can still be funny. It is what it is. That's how I look at it. So we just gonna check this out. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on all my socials up there. And without further ado, let's get it.
Gru versus Megamind.
You either die a despicable villain or live long enough to become an admirable hero.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. Evil never dies. It merely goes dormant, waiting for a villain to arise and spread its name to the darkest corners of the earth.
Like a man so evil, he cuts in line at the coffee shop and makes balloon animals for kids and then pops them in their face. What a despicable man.
The world would surely tremble at his name, Gru.
Really? Just Gru? Doesn't have some sort of stage name or like doctorate or, you know?
Felonious Gru, son of the supervillain known as the Bold Terror.
Oh man, he's so dead.
Even as a small child, Gru had big
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. A name just as Gru. How is that supposed? You got evil ones that are like dark side. You got ones that are like at least has a doctor to it, Dr. Robotnik. As much as he's not much of a evil, but at least it has some there. You got freaking like the Joker, Dr. Riddle. Like you have at least villains where you when you hear their name, it has some sort of villain. And sorry if you hear any noise in the background, that's my dad watching his stuff and such. But you got names that when you say it, it has some evilness towards it. A name just Gru. It's like you're literally chopping off the little animal planet from the Guardians of the Galaxy saying, I am Groot. You're literally just chopping off the last two letters and just saying, I am Gru. That's literally what it is. It don't even sound like it's evil. So, he don't even look like he's an evil guy, to be honest.
Terror.
Oh man, he's so dead.
Even as a small child, Gru had big aspirations.
Appeared on Ellen.
He could make rocket bites, cheese rays, and this dog?
And his arsenal grew even more with the help of his new best buddy, Dr. Nefario. See? Now that's a supervillain name.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
With Nefario's help, Gru's gadgets grew gadgets. Flamethrowers, sticky fingers, fantastic entertainment for 2-year-olds, and a fully weaponized airship. Though I must question this thing's aerodynamics.
It's loaded up with wing-mounted machine guns, a rocket thruster that can escape the Earth's atmosphere, and a whole lot of missiles.
Despite the impressive firepower, Gru's go-to weapon seems to be his freeze ray, which can encase most people in ice with a single shot.
With his gadgets and gusto combined, and a little
As long as you're not a stormtrooper, anybody can have good aim with a freaking freeze gun.
teaching from the school ability, Gru started making strides in the underworld of evil. He swiped the crown jewels when he was only a kid, nabbed the New York City Jumbotron just for fun, and even stole both the Eiffel Tower and the Statue of Liberty.
From Las Vegas.
Yeah, Gru was bad, but he wasn't good at being bad. A lot of his schemes kind of blew up in his face.
The line dividing genius from moron is a thin one. Just look at us.
Oh yeah, my back hurts from carrying all the genius between us.
Regardless,
Right.
while Gru may not have been the infamous villain he'd hoped, he did earn the loyalty of a few guys.
Guys?
Yeah, guys, like little guys. There's Kevin, Bob, Stuart, Otto, Billy, Larry, John, Liam, Chad.
Oh, the Minions! And that's not just their role, it's the actual name of their species.
Right. The Minions have existed since the dawn of life itself, over 3 billion years ago, and they all follow one instinct: to serve the biggest, baddest, most despicable villain they can find.
T-Rexes, Count Dracula, AI artists, whatever evil they can lay.
Damn. Not a shot. Little fire at AI artists. Hey. Y'all already heard my stance on with AI and shit. So, yeah.
T-Rexes, Count Dracula, AI artists, whatever evil they can lay their grubby little eyes on. Or just one eye. But finding their big boss was the easy part. Keeping them, not so much.
The amount of times the Minions have incidentally caused the death of their own bosses is staggering.
Wait, didn't one of them serve the Queen of England?
What about it?
Nothing.
Damn.
The Minions witnessed Gru's villainy firsthand and decided that he would be the next big boss they follow.
It worked out like PB&J, because like Gru, these guys do machines.
The Minions invented the fly swatter centuries before humans did. They somehow crafted light bulbs and instruments.
Hey. Why my name there? After Zack and in the middle of Zack and Zorix, why my name there? I am not a part of them. Look here, I know my name is HumbleZiggy, but I am not a part of them Minions. So take my name off of there. The other one's okay, but take my name off of there. I ain't part of them little fuckers.
Fly swatter centuries before humans did. They somehow crafted light bulbs and instruments while living in the Arctic. So naturally, building Gru's absolutely massive evil lair proved a simple task.
They're geniuses. They once pulled off a jailbreak by building a flying machine out of prison outfits, vans, computers, and toilets. Aisle seaters are in shambles right now.
And they're seemingly invulnerable, having been smashed flat, set on fire, and exploded by missiles even inside their own mouths. But also, they're possibly immortal? Kevin here has been around since the dawn of their species, which means Kevin is 3 billion years old.
And their numbers keep increasing. Over 10,000 minions clock into work every day.
And yet, in a real work setting, they'd be fired in minutes.
Oh yeah, there's nothing like a banana, a popsicle, a butt, or anything remotely silly to distract them enough for plans to go off course. But these guys love TikTok.
It's no wonder that, even with thousands of minions at his back, Gru still couldn't cut it as a supervillain. Maybe it was time to hang up the freeze ray for good, but not before taking a chance at his ultimate dream.
Steal the moon!
Easier said than done.
Oh no, really? The moon?
When he couldn't get the shrink ray he needed on his own, Gru required a new, even more despicable weapon.
Children. Specifically adopting 3 girls. And somehow it worked! Crime of the century, here we go!
How tragic that through all the dance recitals and unicorns, Gru discovered the joys of fatherhood.
Oh, story of my life. God, I'm so proud of her. Anyway, out with the villain and in with the bedtime stories.
But even though he turned a new leaf for his daughters, Gru wasn't done commanding his minion army. Now he'd just do it as not a villain, by joining the Anti-Villain League.
The AVL.
You're not a villain, but you still have villain tendencies. How are you not a villain, but yet you still got 10,000 minions, but you're not a villain, but you still have villain tendencies. You're not a villain, but you still have evil gadget that might end up either probably freezing, killing somebody, or whatever. But you're not a villain. Okay. Okay, whatever you say.
Just do it as not a villain, by joining the Anti-Villain League.
The AVL hooked him up with lipstick tasers and goop grenades, mini submarines and high-tech cars, and some great date nights with the future Mrs. Gru. Things are looking up, buddy.
5 minions even underwent experimental procedures to become more powerful than before. The Mega Minions.
Tim stretches, Dave got super strength, Gus got super strength and flight. Sorry, Dave. Jerry became an indestructible brick monster who eats live bombs, he's my favorite, and Mel's new laser eye can blast through the planet and hit a satellite on the other side in less than a second.
Damn.
Calculating its speed across the Earth, that's 5% the speed of light.
So, Gru's true calling wasn't being a villain at all. He's an anti-villain, and he's good at it too. This guy can dodge heat-seeking missiles and casually punch out a shark in one
damn.
shot. All because he was in full dad mode.
But the most incredible element here is easy to miss. For billions of years, the minions have had the biological drive to serve the greatest villain they can find. And yet, despite Gru's turn away from villainy, they chose to continue serving him. The minions' love for Gru is so strong, it overwrote their primordial genetic code.
They still see greatness in him, even now. After all, felonious Gru will go to the moon and back to keep his family safe. Wait, Kevin, don't touch that button!
Okay, Megamind should be up next, but there is a chance that it got totally nuked by DreamWorks since they hit our preview last week.
Don't worry, we have a plan. You can watch the complete Gru vs. Megamind episode on deathbattle.gg. That's our website. It's
I'll
linked
just
below.
leave it for
It
right
has
now.
every episode of Death Battle uncut, unfiltered, uncensored. Even the weird ones.
It's kind of like our own private Patreon with memberships that support the show directly. And for this week, you can get a membership for a month for free by using the code PRESENTATION. All caps, that's important.
Being a member gets all sorts of extra goodies and behind-the-scenes stuff, but the important thing is you'll be able to watch the unaltered Gru vs. Megamind episode for free.
So head to deathbattle.gg right now and use code PRESENTATION for a free month of membership. All caps, remember.
What happens
Comes
when the
Megamind.
villain wins? On a grim, dark day, the citizens of Metro City learned the horrifying answer to that question. When their hero, their Metro Man, was lost forever. Bested by the fearsome supervillain destined for greatness, Megamind.
Cause if your rival's name is gonna be that on the nose, you better match that energy. Their feud goes way back to when they escaped their dying planet Superman style and immediately got in each other's way.
While Metro Baby landed in a nice and cozy home, he caused the weird blue kid to crash land in prison and literally grow up behind bars.
That's crazy.
What kind of city government would make the kid stay in jail?
It wasn't as bad as you'd think. He was a perfect fit for the Metrocity prison for the criminally gifted.
Metro City.
But while everyone outside bars loved that new kid who could fly, they weren't too keen on the boy with the big blue head and his constant string of destructive accidents.
So if he was going to be the bad guy no matter what, why not embrace it and become a true supervillain?
Sounds kinda like you. Megamind is a genius inventor, creating weapons to stage prison breaks before he could even talk.
It does sound like me.
Nah,
With a
but
bit
yeah.
of tutoring from Machiavellian in the ways of wrongdoing, he got to work on his crime-starting career, facing off with his destined rival over and over again.
And Megamind's got everything he needs. An invisible car for getaways, assuming he can find the thing. A hoverbike for flying and shooting at the same time, if he can multitask. Lasers, bombs, bubble guns, baseball bats, jet boots, and more galore.
But his go-to is the D-gun, a laser pistol with various possible effects, such as destroying, decelerating, demoralizing, de-locking, de-gravity thing.
I wouldn't
Just a lot
expect
of
a guy
D.
calling himself Megamind to have the best name ideas, Wiz. He probably based the entire thing around his favorite setting, dehydration, which turns people and objects into tiny cubes for easy storage, though they can be returned to normal with a drop of water.
He did keep the whole mind thing running with his horde of henchmen, the Brainbots. These mini-mechs follow Megamind's every command, even pulling off the most incredible drone show you've ever seen in your life.
Which, according to the director's commentary, is made up of over 100,000 brain bots. Though, ironically, I wouldn't call his brain bots, smart. That designation goes to Megamind's proper minion, Minion!
Minion serves many roles for Megamind. Sidekick, guy in the chair, awkward.
So I know we're gonna probably have some, like the little yellow minions versus the brain bots somewhere in there. So if I don't see them battling, then it is kind of crazy.
Minion!
Minion serves many roles for Megamind. Sidekick, guy in the chair, awkward sibling relationship despite technically being his pet.
The best fish friend you could have in your plans to kidnap news reporter Roxanne Ritchie to piss off Metro Man for the 19th time this week. Or for the final time. Children, shield your eyes!
He did it! Thanks to his most powerful invention of all, an orbital death ray that could shatter mountains, Metro City's hero had fallen. It was Megamind's time to rule.
And he had no idea what to do next. With Metro Man dead, what was even the point?
Clearly, he needed a new superhero to fight. And apparently, he could just make that happen. With his diffuser gun, he injected this loser with Metro Man's DNA.
Imagine just trying. You know how crazy that is. Imagine you as the villain. You finally got rid of your nemesis, right? For many years, he's been defeating you time and time and time and time and time again. And you finally defeated him. Just for you to say, damn, who am I going to keep on going after every single time now? Just for you to want to create one? What was the point of you turning evil then if you just gonna say, let me create another superhero? Huh? That's crazy.
He could just make that happen. With his diffuser gun, he injected this loser with Metro Man's DNA, turning him into Metro Man 2.0. Titan.
Megamind even trained him himself, using his disguise generator and expert acting skills. What a performer! But for all his smarts, Megamind is a terrible judge of character. When Titan turned tyrant, Metrocity needed yet another superhero to save it.
Metro City. Thanks to some encouragement from an old friend, rival, who wasn't actually dead at all and just let all of this happen despite having godlike superpowers. Thanks to some encouragement from a very experienced friend.
I thought so he wasn't. Oh nah, you a bad superhero. You don't need to tell me you just letting this shit happen. And nah, you a terrible superhero.
Godlike superpowers.
You worse than Captain Charisma on freaking My Hero. If I'm not mistaken, that was his name. But yeah, you worse than that. No, My Hero, the vigilante one. The vigilante one. You worse than that nigga.
Encouragement from a very experienced friend, Megamind stepped up to the plate.
Hey, he had the moxie for it. Megamind's tanked explosions and dodged electric blasts. Titan was strong enough to toss around a skyscraper, and Megamind put up a solid fight with his mech armor.
A suit specifically designed to mimic the pilot's movements, whether it be lamppost sword fighting, busting a move, or being surprisingly stealthy.
And with quick thinking and some hench help, Megamind taught Titan a lesson he knew all too well. The bad guy always loses.
So the city decided to just forgive Megamind of all his years of terror and destruction and call him their superhero. I guess they didn't really have any better options.
Hey, Megamind took his new role as the city's hero seriously. He even built a suit that mimicked Metro Man's strength, flight, and X-ray vision.
Now, the D-gun is used to make runaway bad guys lose their balance and get caught. His portal bazooka is excellent for saving people from out-of-control cars. And while the Death Ray might not have been a hero killer, it's certainly great at blowing up giant evil robots.
And Minion was all for it.
Actually, once they went nice, Minion had to legally change his name to Old Chum because of some other Minion-related thing.
What? You mean the yellow guys?
No, I mean they got a cease and desist from Mr. Minion's Meatsicles.
Sounds delicious. I'm still gonna call him Minion.
Yeah.
You can't break up this duo.
Even as Meg...
Yeah, I'm like, huh? So because of a nigga, huh? I'd have been confused too. Like the fuck? So because of a building, or because of I guess copyright or whatever, I'm not gonna I can't call myself Minion. You wanna call me Old Chum? Bitch, I'm still calling myself Minion. Fuck you mean?
Megamind uses his tools for good, destruction still tends to be inevitable. To the point that, as the new mayor of Metro City, and his new partner, Roxanne instituted a policy that anyone inconvenienced by a Megamind battle would receive a free cup of coffee. That sounds horrifically ripe for corruption.
But that's why there's so many Starbuckses everywhere. At least the brain bots are covering all the cleanup. It's a messy job being a superhero, but Megamind's finally found his purpose, even saving the city from the Doom Syndicate, which is like 6 of him.
Though not without some self-induced difficulty. You have an instant wind gun on your hip. Use it!
Hey, with girlfriend, sidekick, and adoring fans to keep him going, it doesn't matter what sort of danger comes to town. Megamind will always rise up as the defender of Metrocity.
It's Metro City!
is. What happened to you? You look funny and squishy.
I'm over here, Boomstick. That's the new death metal plushie from U2's. And
I had to
don't
give it a
miss
one
out.
time. I can't do it again.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
Alright, so hold on.
Oh!
Alright. So after hearing all of that, I gotta give, to me, after what I can hear, I gotta give it to Megamind. Because in the realm of villainy, just basically how villains are, you want, basically what I can sum it down to is, Megamind actually won. Technically, I guess you can say, but in the realm of it, he won his battle. He actually won something. Gru didn't. Because in the realm of when he was still a villain, he actually won his battle. Gru didn't. He tried many and many other times for like a significant one. When he was younger, them little ones didn't even matter, in my opinion. But when it comes to like a major one, he didn't. He did. Megamind did. So that's how I'm basing it off of. But let's see. So like I said, I probably got it from Megamind, but could be wrong. But we'll see.
Minions, prep the artillery! We're not letting him get away!
Hi, peoples!
Okay. Yeah, that is definitely the AI at work, cause hold on a second.
We're not letting him get away!
Hi, peoples!
Them minions, if you actually know how them minions talk, they would have not said like, "What you boss?" Nah, they are not that congruent.
Ooh, and here I thought it was the hero who chases the bad guys! Ha! Oh.
Minion, I'm going to need a new pair of pants.
Yes, sir. Sending you the Sunday Best package. Take this! Oh. Ha! Breezeway! A dark color scheme! Strictly! Henchmen who look the same! Laser gun! Ingenious weaponry! You are suddenly a real supervillain! You're just missing one thing! And what might that be? Presentation! Minions, assemble! And start the music!
You see why I say where these are like goofy super villains? Cause what the fuck? This is the difference between a Disney character villain and a freaking DC or Marvel villain. Cause what the fuck is this? Talking about the music.
Check that mark in the morning. No, hey! We just fixed that! Come on, sir. Smash him! Oh, hey, that's kind of cute.
You dare challenge Megamind in my own monstrosity? Do you even know who I am?
Well, life is full of disappointments.
Damn. That's crazy. I know you not talking, nigga. I know you not talking. Nigga, you didn't even... You want to talk about this? Boy, should I say it? Fuck it, I'll say it. Nigga, I know you not talking about disappointment when your damn mother didn't even know that. Boy, your mother didn't even know that you, boy. Don't let me talk about your mama, man.
Disappointments. Hey!
Coming from you, that's rich. Banana. Banana.
Now, as you like to say, you're going to steal my lines. At least do it properly.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, thank you for the help. Minion, is the death ray ready?
Approaching. Getting there. Almost. Kinda. Maybe. On the way. Yes.
Fire! Whoa!
Oh, Roxanne's gonna kill me.
Here she is.
Remember this, villain! The good guys always win! This is how it's really done! Dehydration gun! Villain! You mean... Oh, wait a minute. This is all a big misunderstanding. Huh? Mark is going to kill me for this.
I guess that's 2 for Gru, 0 for Will Ferrell.
With so many chaotic factors in this fight, it can get overwhelming trying to keep.
Okay, I'm not even. Okay. Right. Because that nigga. So that's how we're gonna end. That's how it's gonna end. Off of a simple freaking shot of a. Right. Because why the fuck not, I guess. Why the fuck not?
For Will Ferrell.
With so many chaotic factors in this fight, it can get overwhelming trying to keep track of them all.
So we'll break it down 3 ways. Arsenal, minions, and skill.
Don't even bother. I don't even want to hear that shit. Let me just see what's the next one y'all gonna send up for me. I don't even want to know. Alright? I don't even want to know. Just move on to the next one. I don't even want to know.
He has just enough to land the winning blow first, more often. I trust.
I think you losing was a atrocity.
It's Metros. I trust. The winner is Felonious Gru.
Next time on
Who we got
Death
next?
Battle.
Ooh, back to enemy. Yuji versus Denji. Okay.
Subscribe and join as a member to see more.
Okay, now that will be very interesting because those two are known for hands. So, and for the powers they both got. The curse energy versus the freaking Chainsaw Man demon. Okay.
Death Battle. Thanks for watching.
Can't wait for that one. I will tell you that. But, yeah. I'm sorry. That's how you fucking win this shit. I guess. I guess. Cause what in the entire was that? Hey man. It is what it is, I guess. But y'all let me know what y'all thought about this down in the comments below. Do y'all think this was justified or stupid or whatever the case may be? Now, obviously, I lost. My guy didn't win. But the thing is, I'm expecting a certain way of how they're gonna end it off. I did not expect it to just be a freaking and that's it. But like I said, y'all let me know what y'all thought about this down in the comments below. It's been your boy HumbleZiggy signing out. Stay positive, keep the vibes up. I'm out.